Hey, good morning. I'm crying, I'm weeping, it's all okay. I'm crying and fighting for justice. I mean they're inflicting trafficking and all that. I can't be a victim. I don't know if I have to go to law enforcement for all that. I mean I witnessed these people are being fostered by those big sleuths. I mean he's a panther. I mean they make me tired and then they hunt. I'm not going to media, but finally I had no other option. I've been to each and every official across the globe. Not even single person I've spared. Right? It's a 4.5 days of tiring run. And these goons are torturing and mental harassment and all that. I mean, don't you think I have to take action? I need an authority. Don't you think I deserve it? I don't want to go there and cry. I mean, just listen. Is all those people are asking. I can't dull those emotional pain. Now I have to work, and I have to. They're imposing me to commit a crime for all the backdoor entries. I can't do this. Maybe I've done it in my unconscious intent or without my conscious, or maybe as per your statement, I can't be a criminal at all. That's my commitment, and I can't do it. It's a challenge for my living and my humanity. Mr. President, I mean, I asked you the question. That question was addressed to me. You're so wonderful person with emotional intelligence, right? Look at this. With so much tiring run, with such a tiring run, I'm still working. You give me a Kalashnikov, I'll fire everyone. I mean, they don't deserve it. I mean, I don't have a need to kill. I don't want to talk to any people. I just need privacy. You exploited my privacy, right? I just I just gave you a demonstration of how it feels when we do it to you people. See how much torture we get. I'm a human being and you're a human being before we anything. You understand? It's a question to my humanity. I'm a human being. I'm not a machine. 4.5 days of tiring run, and you want me to rebuild all this all the time. Just because I questioned these people while it was part of my duty, loyalty, delivering it. And then you say it's fantasy and all that. I mean, maybe it is, in your sense. I'm going live. It's okay. It's okay if it's painful. Along with the pain, I'll fight. You paralyze my mother sentiment. I go to the first woman IPS officer. I mean, she also seems to be interested in such kind of games. Maybe I've done the crime and whatever, I'm unconscious or it was confiscated. All that is done, packed, and finished. The autopsy is closed. We're not repeating the same thing again. We're not living in the past. We're not living in the past. It's gone and finished. I am a new person. I've transformed, and I can't repeat the same mistakes again and again. I can't be a criminal at all. No criminal acts. Got it? After I filed a complaint with human rights and all that, I mean, so many worse things are happening. I'm just giving you a demonstration of how all this happened. A live demonstration of documentation and observation and like visual proof for everybody. And nobody talks. Nobody talks. You just want me to enjoy and come to the program and listen. Don't you think we repeat the same thing 20 times and over again? And if this happens, those people get confiscated. I mean, these things are not happening. I need some peace of mind. I need some privacy, and not with the goons, right? I mean, the political leaders can influence rights. They can do whatever with the human beings here because they have a high authority, high political things. I mean, they don't do anything. I mean, we do everything and they enjoy. I don't know what to say. I mean, exploitation is not the word. Exploitation is not the word. The agenda is to weaken my cognitive functions and degrade the cognitive functions and the memory images and all that. I'm a human being. I'm not coming anywhere. I'm staying at my office, and once I feel better, I'm coming. I'll take medication with my medical researchers and then fight for justice. I mean, the judge told me you'll get the judgment, not even fragments of justice. And that person who's doing all the sex trafficking, that person is torturing. And these people are giving uh, astrology messages and all that. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, police is just keeping quiet and calmly they're watching. They're watching calm because they have no powers. And these people say they are from secret society, Illuminati. I mean, you're fostering all this kind of internal threats of the nation. I mean, I reported. I mean, whistleblower policy is so weak. You put me with criminals. I learn. I know. I have to talk in those language. I mean, I had no other option. Will you go to the court for the justice when there is so much of corruption in the judiciary and administration and everywhere? Then we don't want to live there. That's exactly what I said. This is not working out. Please take me somewhere when it's peaceful. We live in the peace. We're not fighting here. And Freya says there are 12 men, 12 gunmen dead in the Ukraine. I'm sending you the parcel. I mean, wait at your home, and I can reach my medications. You got it. I mean, they exploited my kindness, and you again play with my perception and all that. I mean, you have to practice kindness no matter how they use and abuse and all that. I mean, the toxic people make you more toxic. And this person talks so many things about my privacy affairs. So many things about my privacy affairs. You go to the treatment, and then the goons are asking, I mean, if you talk anything about your profession and all that and the sabotage information, I'll sell your immediate family member to the sex trafficking, and you want me to quit? You don't give me any authority, nothing, and just keep reporting, and these people are just watching fun and having fun in America. Look what this person said, and look at this joker. Now, what should I say? How should I talk to the Americans when there's so many risks involved in our nation until they come to any kind of business, and then we get stuck with this ruling totally. I'm not in BJP, Congress, and justice and all that. See, when we address such statements to the political leaders, we get so much of torture. When it happens to the normal person, I mean, they have to be quiet. Is it kind of I'm dead? I have feelings, emotion. I'm a human being. Don't we understand that, Mr. President? You tell me. Did I say anything wrong? Any profanity to you? I said, I mean, this is exactly what they said. You tell me what am I supposed to do. You felt like that when I addressed that statement to you. I mean, normal human being, how will I feel? With so much stress, so many things to attend to. Plus, I'm getting justice for people who are going through so many worse things like that. Right? I told the presidential member, look how he's speaking, I mean, what kind of torture he's giving for the kind of statements I used. I mean, look at how I could resist all this and concentrate on my work. That is more important. The commitment is more important. I'm not crossing the commitment. These people indirectly taking me to detain again. This is not happening. I need medical facility. I need medical practitioners, not the goons. Not the goons attending to all this. And it tortures and stresses the mind's ability to make meaningful decision, conscious decision. I'm not in the urge of getting justice immediately. I need some rest. These people are exploiting everything. And he said, I will tear that Ministry of Defense person's anus. I don't know what. I mean, you can't paralyze a mother sentiment. You can't paralyze a love to the nation. I mean, these are not something that people will understand. I mean, these are not normal sentiments. All I said was they didn't let me hoist the national flag. I hoisted the national flag on a Republic Day in a toilet. And then they took me. I said they didn't give me the rights. They took me and manhandled me for the first time in my life. That never happened throughout my life. I'm not a person who'd get manhandled. I treat even a criminal with kindness. I know what he goes through. A cognitive empathy, enormous amount of cognitive empathy is what I had. And you don't want it to come live, right? You don't want it to come live. Why is it happening? I'm beating out of the stress. I'm beating out of venting out, not venting out my frustration, telling you what exactly happened with complete transparency in public affairs, in which is the sixth strategy of Department of Public Administration and Reformation. When I said that a joke, I mean it was insult. Did I insult anybody? I mean, does it look like insult? I just make you witness, feel the pain that I went through and how painful it is and what kind of punishment, crime and punishment you're talking about. We need healing. We need care and concern. It's like you need to treat the broken heart like you got to fix it like a surgery and anesthesia and lot of medical practitioners. We don't need goons. You sexually exploit someone just because you were engaged in an orgy with your life partner. I mean, how does it affect the other person? I mean, her father claims, I know Muthaparai. I mean, he's a goon. I mean, I know he's a raw officer. That's why no cases were claimed against him. No, I'm fighting for justice at every moment. Every moment. The goon said a statement that I want to address to everybody, and you tell me how it feels when you're a human being to address that when you've done so many things without even considering your health, wealth, mental health, your freaking finances, your earnings, nothing but just working for that piece of life for so many unfortunates and shedding light on those darkness of those people. I mean, nobody tried. I tried every possible ways. No, I find no means of fostering these criminals, and you say it's inhuman. Look at the inhuman activity they're doing, and you feed them with fostering with legal immunity and all that. We can't do anything. When I did that activity, when I performed that demonstration, I mean, I'm getting so much of problems. So much of problems. I'm a problem expert. I mean, people call me expert. He was wonderful. He was nice. He's a professional. He's a pro. He's a corporate. But when we get disturbed, when it pains and when it hurts, we scream in hell. We scream in hell. It's a literal battlefield nightmares that I've gone through. I mean, when you recall this message, I mean, it's a torture. I mean, I'm not going through torture. I'm fine. 4.5 hours of tiring run and ripping a person. I mean, this Panther and all these people. What did I say? I'll buy a new alive. I mean, these are the statements that I got, right? I mean, look at that girl. I don't want to talk and exploit her personal life. I mean, so many worse things happen. Humans have a value. Human feelings have a value. We're not machines. We are not like that. We have values, ethics, morals. I mean, I am not able to come out of it. I mean, why did you brainwash and feed all these things? I'm going on a live platform and posting this on LinkedIn. And you don't please don't sabotage. Please don't sabotage. Let people know what happened. And nobody will invest in this business in this nation. And this is the result that's going to happen. And I will have to take this blame. I take the responsibility to fix it, but provided I have an authority. It's a national threat that I exploited, that I alerted, and I don't get whistleblower privacy, no security, and they say we'll send you an Hoshela, and when these people are torturing, I can't talk, I can't respond. My father expects me to suppress all my emotions, feelings, nothing. I'm a human being. It comes out, it bleeds, it hurts, it pains. I mean, there's pus, there's something. I mean, you need to have some kind of kindness, consideration, right? You need to have some kind of consideration. When I spoke that way, I mean, everybody got wild and hunting me. Hunt him down on the streets of India. Now I'm coolly working. I have to focus on my work. Work is worship, offering praise to God, and that's when He listens to my prayers. Right? This is exactly what the officer taught me. Don't compromise on that. Don't sabotage evidence. I'm not compromising. I'm not compromising. No compromise, even at the cost of my death. But it's okay. I mean, if you want to execute me, it's okay. Fine. But not at the cost of tortures and mental deterioration of feelings and emotions. Emotions have a value. I still have my integrity pledge, commitment, right? Expressions of emotions, not crime. It's a language of pain.
I'm not a Mahatma Gandhi to fight for my fundamental constitutional rights. At least give me a fright. I'll kill myself like a boss, Subhash Chandra Bose, and be inspired with such people. And these people exploit the kindness. They expect me to cater kindness to these people. Exploit is not the word. Please don't come to me and get these people to talk to me. I need some privacy. Don't exploit me. Just because I'm crying doesn't mean I am weak. I'm more stronger. I'm expressing. I'm expressing for the first time. Brutal honesty. Can you beat it? Can you beat it? Nobody is questioning. Nobody is asking. You handle it. You told. You will handle it. You will take responsibility. You will take ownership. How can I trust these people? I mean, they're not like me. I'm blessed with enormous amount of cognitive empathy. I can identify a criminal at performing an act. I know why he's doing it, and I'm not able to question because I understand. Understanding is an ability. I mean, I don't want to lose that, and that's a conflict. You can't take action because it's a crime. You can't do all the illegal activities. It's a crime. It's a commitment. No, can't break my commitment. I mean, why did the officer train me so much? Paralyzing, paralyzing the sentiments, emotion, and everything. I mean, it will affect and degraded. I don't want to talk. I mean, a lot of psychologists, psychiatrists have said the resilience will get affected. I mean, all this will get affected. Please don't put this on a live platform. Look, when I used all that profanity and worse language, everybody enjoyed. You know why? It was happy, fun, and everything. I spoke in those language. State of mind was like that. I had to get justice. I had to explore so many things and demonstrate and give it to those people who need it the most. They have trust in us, and we have to build the trust. Once I break the trust, it is never possible to gain it back. It's not possible to gain it back. Once you break the trust, nobody will trust you. And that allows enterprise is not trusting me because despite of being convinced that it is not my fault. And why should I be sorry? Why should I be sorry? Because I'm a human being. It was not my fault. And there's Satish Tukaram. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk with all those things. I mean, you want to rebuild, reconstruct, and forensics, intelligence. I accept all that. But humanity, what are you talking, Mr. President? I come to you because I have trust in you. You know how to talk. You talk with a smile. That pretty smile that you spoke on that day, and I give you a statement. And Donald Trump can foster so many people. I mean, fund criminals and get tortured. I mean, it's exactly. I mean, the consequences of addressing a statement. Please look at yourself. Right? Nobody comes to people like you and talk like that because I had the confidence because I had not done that crime. It was plotted. It's a well plotted crime. And you want me to accept and all that? It's not happening. I got trained by British. I learned very little things, but I stick to it. I stick with brutal honesty no matter what. The person suffering with pain is not a mentally retarded. He is suffering from pain, and sometimes you need. The repeated patterns of habit. I didn't get my books because I had to refer. I can't recall the memories at times. Please give me a break. Please give me a break from law enforcement and crime and criminal activities and all this. I need some peace. I can't be overloaded with overstressed. He takes what bullshit is he talking? What cheap things is he talking? He accepted all that. I'm not convinced. I was imposed to do certain things while my personal life was at risk and stake, and the large enterprise is still not convinced. You have to complete the task and then come back. I completed the task, gave the report, and I'm telling these things will not work out here because it's just to make things look fine on the carpet, and once you leave, everything is gone. It's the same crime, punishment, all that trafficking. What else is this? What else is this? I have this ability to convey the message in your language. That's a gift, a God gift. I didn't witness God, but I experienced God, the power of God. I don't want to talk, Mr. President. I'm giving all the documentaries to you. I'm not convinced to sabotage. It's for the people's safety that I alerted. That's my job. Religiously performing my job. Duties. Just imagine how he would have killed the draw officer. He said, I want to talk to you, and they didn't let me talk. He wanted to convey something. He was suffering from so much of pain with cancer. I didn't want to witness him like that. I mean, these people said we made him suffer every bit, and we killed him. I couldn't feel the pain. It was a numb heart. You numb the emotional pain. You put it on the media, please. Let people know what's happening, and let them come if they really want to save. Right? Freya says, my 12 gunmen went to Ukraine and they didn't return, they were shot dead. I mean, that's okay. You're shot dead at once, I mean, there's no pain. At every moment you go through pain. And what else will happen? You need to go for artificial mode of numbing your pain. I'm just demonstrating what's happening to all the people. And I said, it's a demand and order and a humble request to release these people and get them to their treatment facility with medical practitioners and researchers. Just go through what these people have gone through. Obama knows what this thing is. I mean, that's why he's very kind to the most most of the lower community people, right? I address this statement to the prime minister of the country, and then every possible way the torture give, blah blah blah. There's a fuss and havoc and all that. He spoke worse, is inhuman, is antisocial, all that. I mean, when it happens to you, it's unacceptable because you are most powerful. Your most superhuman being is what you. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't want to insult you. Please, you've come to me. You've come for my savior. You are my savior. Then I say USA can understand what I'm going through. The FBI can understand what I'm going through. CIA can understand what I'm going through. And these people don't understand. What is the national security policy saying? What is the national policy makers are saying about it? It's a documentary, live documentary, and people are torturing like that because they get legal immunity. And so at times the corrupt officials are fostering these criminals, and you have no option to save yourself. You have no option to save yourself. They abuse your kindness like anything. The moment they get a chance, I mean, I can take advantage of it. I went to the king of Dubai. You know what I said? Shukran al Habib. As in Mohit ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you very much for your kindness. He knows how to treat the people like kids, like their kids. I denied his offer and came for this evil, and see what happened to me. That's the result of what I chose. Is this an unethical act? Don't you think I would have had a heaven on earth, even though the weather conditions are very bad in Dubai? I mean, the government job offer. Don't take it as an extortion and all that. He knows what humanity is, values, ethics, morals. I mean, these things are very valuable. These are not understood by machines, robotics. No, it's not understood. You talk about AI, technology, advancements, everything, but we talk about this. Just look at it, Mr. President. We need to have some transparency, not just because I want to make some economy advancements and I keep things under the carpet and close everything. And once you leave, the Prime Minister will take as I don't want to say because it'll come back with a lot of problems to me. I know you will not leave until it's done and finished, closed and cleared. And that's how we answered in Ukraine. All I said was our leader was humiliated and all that. I don't know the reason. Because he gave hope that it's kind of, brothers in the sun from Brian Adams. It was not a joke, but the feelings, the emotions. I mean, what the person means, and then he takes another call. Look at it, the brutality. Look at it, how they talk. Just because I cry, I mean, it's not that I'm weak. It's a pain. It bleeds. It bleeds. I mean, when you hurt, it bleeds. It's normal. The bleeding of emotional pains and psychological injuries, emotional wounds, I mean, these are not something that is getting solved with medication. A lot of things are involved. And so many unfortunate children are suffering from that particular trauma. And nobody is looking at it. They're only looking at political advancements, political achievements, and humanity. I mean, they're just branding and showcasing. This is exactly what is happening. This is the documentary. I don't want to talk because I have other things affecting me. You know what? You have to look at the report what I produced because I didn't want to damage his business reputation. That came with me with all this, right? I mean, let it go live. Let people understand what's happening, and let's not keep it on the carpet and burn the candle both the ends and suffer. Thank you very much.